Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So Treehouse or the tree token just went parabolic. As you can see here, it went from like 50 million market cap to as high as like 92 million, which is nearly, you can say, 2x in just couple of hours. So now this is how it looks like. This setup is from my previous video, so we are not going to talk about that. We'll talk about it as of now, what is happening with the coin. So first of all, what is the reason why the token is going up? So it is pretty simple. So the reason the token is going up because it got listed on the Upbit Korea, as you can see here. It also secured the listing on the Upbit as well, as you can see, or all Upbit. So whenever the token gets listed on the Upbit, the token usually sees a massive surge, especially when they are low cap. So again, Treehouse was a newly launched token and it was a low cap, and after this listing the token just ended up going parabolic. So now, and this has happened in the past with alt layer and with some other tokens, so this is not new. So we also know what will happen after the listing as well, because if we just look at the Upbit Korea's listing, we have like aerodrome. I'm not going to talk about that, but we have API 3. So if we look at API 3, this is the token. So if we look at the API 3, so you will find a similar pattern as well. So this is when the listing happened for the API 3, and the token basically ended up going from 86 cent to as high as like 1.86 in just a couple of hours. After that, the token actually ended up going down. So what this means that there's a pretty good reason, or there's a pretty good chance that the same thing could happen with the Treehouse, but that doesn't mean that it won't go from it won't go up, because if we look at how if you just look at how the API 3 did, it actually ended up going ended up making a massive like high in the first 4-hour chart, as you can see, the first 4-hour candle. After that it went up again as well. So there's a pretty good possibility that we may see another, you can say, another leg up in this next 4-hour. So I think there's a pretty good possibility that it may actually like go as high as 82 or even like 70 cent as well as of now, because like around 73 is the next resistance that it does need to overcome. So if there are any other news beside the listing, we could see a massive surge. Of course, if there are any hidden news that they may announce after this, we may see a massive surge. So that's the possibility again, but as of now I'm expecting as high as 73 cent and 70 cent. After that the token will most likely go down, and after that it will make a small correction, or it can use like fib retracement and it can pump afterward as well. So now if we just look at where the best entry for the token could be, it would be like somewhere around, I would say, it would be somewhere around 50 cent, or like 41 cent, or even like 46 cent is a possibility, or even like 36 cent is a possibility. Now if we talk about the tree token itself, it is the the protocol token of the tree house protocol, which is liquid staking with a decentralized offer rates, as you can see here, and the TVL is going up, as you can see, so that's pretty good. After airdrop, I think many users who were basically airdrop farming, they actually end up leaving, but after, if you look at the token, it actually ended up going up. So this is when the airdrop happened, like on July 25th, somewhere around here. We had massive sellout. Most likely the airdrop farmers for the token end up going up. So that means there is a pretty good demand for the Treehouse in general. So the token or the TVL started to go up. Now if there is any other news, I think that this surge can continue, but if there is no any other news, I think we could actually go down as well. Now they also have something called tree news. This is the tree news that they have, and that's a pretty good burn mechanism as well. So the subscription for the tree news actually burns a tree token. So like if you want to get the subscription, you do ban the token. So overall I would say that's a really good mechanism they have lesson. And there is a bit of a problem with the tokenomics of the token as well. So after 1 year or after from the December, there will be massive unlocks for the investors as well as some other entities that can push the token lower. So the token is going to be like a really good token to hold for like 2 to 3 months as of now. Because of this massive listing, we could see a massive downtrend as well, but that is when that happens. But as of now, if we just talk about the token itself, as of now, because of this listing, I think the token will most likely continue to surge as well. So the first entry that I'm looking at would be around 50 cent, followed by like around 46 cent, and like followed by 42 cent could be a pretty good one, and the best one of course is going to be around 35 cent. Now if the token can hold its if it can hold this momentum, we could be going like as high as this one. So if it continues to go up, we could be looking at a surge as high as 73 or 70 cent. We have already seen that with API 3 did went down after the listing, but before the listing it actually ended up hitting like the exact same price it did on the first 4 hours. So we could be looking at a surge as high as near 65 cent is a possibility, I would say. But again, I think if they announce any news beside the exchange, we could be looking at a massive we could be looking at continuation on this surge as well. But as of now, it doesn't seem like that they have announced any news. They do have this like wars close tomorrow, so that could be another thing that they may announce after this one as well. So that could be something that I would be looking at. But overall, the fundamentals still do look strong because the TVL has started to recover, so I would say that's a big W for them. But as of now, this listing was a big one, but again, it does need to sustain itself, and this is the area where it does need to hold above itself. It wants to go higher, because usually the token can also go higher and continue its momentum after the listing. But again, this was a crucial you can say this was a pretty strong resistance, and if it doesn't hold this if it doesn't hold this zone, we also could go down as low as 50 cent or even like 46 cent as well. So that zone is like around 61 to 58. So as of now, what I want from this token is to like hold here and then go here. That is what I want. But if it doesn't do that, we could be looking at like this as well. So it can do this and it can hit this, and after that it can go down. So that is one possibility. After that, we also could see this as well. We could see a retest as low as 45 cent, and after that it may go as high as 60 cent. That is also another possibility. So let's see which one plays out. Anyways, I just want to cover this token. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.